Good afternoon, student. In last lecture we are already studied Nernst equation. In this lecture we are going to study what is mean by reference electrode. We know that in galvanic cell there are two cells combined with two half cells combined with each other. Now question arises, what would happen when one of the electrode having zero potential? If in galvanic cell one electrode having zero potential, then we calculate cell potential by using experiment, and remaining electrode whose potential can be calculated by using reference electrode. Then what is mean by reference electrode? Reference electrodes, these are the electrodes whose potential is arbitrarily taken as zero or exactly known. There are two types of reference electrode. First one is primary reference electrode. What is meant by primary reference electrode? Reference electrode whose potential is arbitrarily taken as exactly 0 volt, that electrode is called as reference electrode. Example of reference electrode is standard hydrogen electrode. In short, it is also called as SHE, that means standard hydrogen electrode. Then secondary reference electrode, another type is secondary reference electrode. There are many secondary reference electrode whose potential is exactly known. It may or may not be 0 volt, but potential of secondary reference electrode can be calculated by using standard hydrogen electrode, that is primary reference electrode. Then first example is standard hydrogen electrode, which is the type of primary reference electrode. In standard hydrogen electrode whose potential is exactly 0 volt, in standard hydrogen electrode, then what is the construction of standard hydrogen electrode? First construction, it consists of platinized platinum plate which is coated with platinum black, which is used for adsorption of hydrogen gas. Then it consists of glass jacket in which another small glass tube is inserted, in which mercury is placed. Then pure and dry hydrogen gas at 1 atmospheric pressure is introduced into the cell by using side tube. Then this platinum plate is immersed in solution of H plus ion having 1 molar concentration. During measurement of potential, pure and dry hydrogen gas continuously bubbled in the container. That's why H plus ion concentration remains as it is throughout measurement. This is the construction of standard hydrogen electrode. One most important thing is hydrogen gas is pure and dry. Its pressure is exactly 1 atmosphere, and electrolytic solution is H plus ion solution having exactly 1 molar concentration. These are the two very important things during construction of standard hydrogen electrode. It is primary reference electrode. Its potential is exactly 0 volt. Then formulation of electrode. Formulation means how to represent standard hydrogen electrode. In standard hydrogen electrode, H plus ion solution having 1 molar concentration is, then hydrogen gas at 1 atmospheric pressure, that hydrogen gas is adsorbed on platinum plate. Therefore, this is formulation of standard hydrogen electrode. Here, sequence in standard hydrogen electrode is aqueous first. Therefore, this electrode acts as a cathode, and we know that on cathode reduction half reaction takes place. Therefore, electrode reaction H plus ion accept electrons to form hydrogen gas. This is reduction reaction. For this electrode, standard potential of hydrogen gas electrode is equal to 0 volt. Therefore, this electrode acts as a primary reference electrode, because in primary reference electrode, potential of electrode is exactly 0 volt. Then application of this electrode, this electrode is used to calculating single electrode potential by combining standard hydrogen electrode to another electrode whose potential is to be determined. For example, in this cell, zinc for example, for this cell, zinc electrode is combined with standard hydrogen electrode, and standard hydrogen electrode is at right hand side, therefore it acts as a cathode, and zinc electrode is at left hand side, therefore it acts as a anode. For this cell, standard potential of cell, that means E0 cell is equal to, we know that, is equal to E0 cathode minus E0 anode. Therefore, E0 standard hydrogen electrode minus standard potential of zinc electrode. Here, standard cell potential can be experimentally measured by using this standard hydrogen electrode having 0 volt. By using this, we can calculate standard potential of zinc. Therefore, standard potential of zinc electrode, E0 zinc, is equal to E0 cell minus E0 standard hydrogen electrode. From this formula, we can calculate. We know that E0 zinc is equal to E0 cell minus 0, because potential of standard hydrogen electrode is 0 volt. Therefore, E0 zinc is equal to E0 cell. This is the application of standard hydrogen electrode. Standard hydrogen electrode is used to calculate potential of single electrode. Then there are some difficulties in setting standard hydrogen electrode. Difficulties in setting, difficulties in setting standard hydrogen electrode. First is difficulties in setting standard hydrogen electrode. First is here pressure of hydrogen gas is exactly 1 atmosphere. This pressure of hydrogen gas cannot be maintained at exactly 1 atmosphere during throughout measurement. This is the first one difficulty. Then second difficulty, concentration of H plus ion is also 1 molar. That concentration cannot be exactly maintained at 1 molar throughout measurement, because here by bubbling of hydrogen gas some H plus ions may be evaporated, therefore its concentration may change. These are the difficulties in setting standard hydrogen electrode. And also one difficulty, pure and dry hydrogen gas is very difficult to obtain. This is the third one difficulties in setting standard hydrogen electrode. Then next point is galvanic cells used in day-to-day life. Galvanic cells used in day-to-day life. First, there are two types of galvanic cells. First one is galvanic cells are also called as voltaic cell. First type is primary voltaic cell, and second type is secondary voltaic cell. First one is, what is meant by primary voltaic cells? Best example of primary voltaic cell is dry cell, which is very familiar with you. Primary voltaic cell. In primary voltaic cell, as chemical in cell is consumed, then reaction stops, that cell cannot be recharged. Therefore, primary voltaic cells, these are the cells which cannot be recharged. Then example of primary voltaic cell is dry cell. Dry cell. Then what is meant by secondary voltaic cell? Obviously, secondary voltaic cells can be recharged. These are the cells which can be recharged. Therefore, chemical used in secondary voltaic cell can be regenerated by using electricity. One thing is amazing in secondary voltaic cell. Secondary voltaic cell having dual role. Secondary voltaic cells are act as a galvanic cell during discharging and electrolytic cell during recharging. This is amazing thing regarding secondary voltaic cell. That means secondary voltaic cell act as a both galvanic cell and electrolytic cell. During discharging, secondary voltaic cells act as a galvanic cell. During recharging, secondary voltaic cells act as a electrolytic cell. Then examples of secondary Voltaic cell. There are many examples of secondary Voltaic cell. First one is lead storage battery. Lead storage battery. Lead storage battery. Then fuel cell. Third one is nickel cadmium cell. Nickel cadmium cell. And fourth one is mercury cell. Mercury cell. These are the examples of secondary Voltaic cell. Then one example in detail. First one is nickel cadmium cell. Nickel cadmium cell. Example of secondary Voltaic cell: nickel cadmium cell. This can be also called as capital Ni, capital Cad, NiCad cell. Nickel cadmium cell, or capital N, capital I, capital C, capital A and capital D, NiCad cell. This is secondary Voltaic cell. This is example of secondary Voltaic cell. It is dry cell. It is also called as secondary dry cell. It consists of two electrodes. In this cell, cadmium electrode act as anode, and nickel oxide, nickel in oxidation state, fourth, nickel oxide act as cathode, and electrolytic solution is basic. Electrolytic solution is basic. Basic, that means consisting of OH minus ions. Then overall cell reaction. Overall cell reaction. Question will be asked for 2 marks, right? Overall cell reaction in nickel cadmium cell. We know that cadmium electrode act as a anode. Therefore, cadmium undergoes oxidation. Cadmium solid. It is deep in electrolytic solution consisting of OH minus ions. Therefore, cadmium also react with OH minus ion solution to form cadmium hydroxide. It is solid state. 2 electrons are lost. This is oxidation, half reaction. Then balance reaction. 1 cadmium, 1 cadmium. Here 2 oxygen and 2 hydrogen. Therefore, here multiplied by 2. Now charge is also balanced, -2 and 2 electrons having minus 2 charge. This is oxidation half reaction. Then oxide of nickel act as a cathode, therefore it undergoes reduction. Nickel oxide, it is in solid state, it react with water, accepting electron which are lost by cadmium to form nickel hydroxide. Nickel hydroxide, this is reduction half reaction. Reduction half reaction plus OH minus aqueous. Then we have to balance reaction, 1 nickel, 2 oxygen, 2 oxygen. Here 2 oxygen and this 2 oxygen becomes 4 oxygen. 2 oxygen, 2 oxygen, 4 oxygen. Hydrogen 4. Hydrogen, 2 hydrogen and this 2 hydrogen becomes 4. And charge here minus 1 charge and here minus 2 charge. Therefore 1 more electron should be added, 2 electron. This is the reduction half reaction. Then addition of oxidation half reaction and reduction half reaction is the redox reaction. 2 electrons get cancelled. 2 OH minus ions and 2 OH minus ions get cancelled. Remaining is cadmium plus nickel oxide plus twice water molecule. Cadmium hydroxide solid plus nickel hydroxide, it is also solid. This is net cell reaction. Here product formed in this cell is both are solid which are coated on electrodes. Therefore this cell can be recharged and both products are solid. Therefore this cell is also called as secondary dry cell. Potential of this cell, is about 1.4 volt. This type of cell, that is nickel cadmium cell, is used in electronic watches, calculators and photographic equipments. These are all about nickel cadmium cell. In next lecture we are going to see mercury cell, second type of secondary Holtite cell.